New York City, New York City. You are now tuned in to the one and only OGBazz Funk Flex Media. Shout out to Funk Flex, the big homie. Y'all know what it is, what we do. If you new to the page, know what I mean, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I will appreciate it. We right now, we getting to it. You know what I mean? I'm bringing y'all the newest, you know what I mean, Funk Flex explosions. The new Funk Flex explosions right here. Shout out to Memphis Bleek. Shout out to my brother Memphis Bleek, man. Marcy Projects. That's where I'm from. Remember playing ball with Bleek. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know his favorite player of all time is Clyde Drexler, if you didn't know. You know what I mean? If you know him, you could ask him. You know what I mean? He used to play in Blueberry. Bleek talk a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we competitive. We gonna talk bad shit. Or how y'all see Bleek talking now and all of that. Like, that's how Bleek was already. You know what I'm saying? That's how Bleek was already. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everything he doing. I'm glad he, you know what I mean, like on his own platform, rock solid. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. He able to show a little more of his personality, you know what I mean, to the public, you know what I mean, which they only was hearing on music. I got my mind right, money right. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never forget, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget. You know, I tell a story all the time. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? You know, RP Clips. And that's Gene, that's our brother Gene, you know what I mean, from Marcy, you know what I mean? Bleek came and got me and him, you know what I mean, in the hood. This was like at least close to 20 years. Word up, you know what I mean? Like, so Bleek wanted to, you know, sign me to Get Low. Shout out to GDK, shout out to H Money Bags, you know what I mean? Everybody that was tuned in and on their way. You know, but Bleek was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, he wanna bring me in, but you know, he wanted me to stop fucking with like my day ones. That's a whole fact. Word up. You know what I'm saying? So like, and he probably meant it. And I look back, I was like, he probably meant it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, while we locked in, all of that, like, it's like, all right, this is just what we doing. You know what I mean? Like, could have went with it because it's, you know, it was a few of my peoples that, you know what I mean, my day ones that Bleek fuck with. So like, it could have been a different way. You know what I mean? But at that point, I just didn't receive it properly. That's all. Niggas was young. So I ain't really know. It just felt weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just felt weird. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I guess from that, like, I missed my opportunity. You know what I mean? But you know, shout out to Bleek, Get Low, Rockefeller, Shay, Source Money, everybody, T.I. Shout out to Tata. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Come on, man. we know. Shout out to Bryant. You know what I mean? We know what Bryant was doing. Shout out to Jazzo. You know what I mean? These people that contributed, you know what I mean? So, you know, shout out to, like I said, Memphis Bleek. You know what I mean? We about to do a live reaction, you know what I mean, to Memphis Bleek, you know what I mean, on Hot 97. Shout out to Hot 97, you know what I mean, and everything they got going on over there, man. Let's get it, man.
I have pivoted and doing different things in their career. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, though, Brooklyn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brooklyn. Let me tell you something, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are being very well represented today, okay? Because we have none other in the building than the legend himself. You know what I'm saying? Making easy money, pimping hoes and style.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I gotta find a new acronym.
It's Memphis,
I'm out the game.
Yeah.
The PH, that shit about to stand for balance in a minute.
Change it right now, actually. Come on.
Yo, I ain't pimping no more. It's over. The pimp hand, I had to retire it. My jeans.
Yo, Memphis Bleek.
What's up, my guys? Top of the yams, top of the morning. What's up, man? Everybody, man.
Honor
Good
to be here. To have you here, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Happy to be here, man. It's an honor to be here. Trust me, man.
Hey, listen, bro, this is, again, as a kid that grew up in New York City, you know what this means.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bleek used to this, you know what I mean? It feel good. That's why he say that. I'm sure it feel good to be back in the spotlight, you know what I mean, where you was always supposed to be.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, bro.
So, off rip, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about it off mic. The J residency at Yankee Stadium.
Man. He said the residency. It almost was like he got a residency, right? Word up. Yo, 3 days at Yankee, when it was announced, I knew. I'm like, oh, this gonna go down. And then when the Knicks won the chip, it was like, oh, this is my parade. I ain't got to go to the parade. I'm going to have my own in Yankee Stadium.
Shout out to Yankee Stadium.
And that's what it felt like, man. Seeing all the Knicks
shout
players
out to
there.
the
Shout out Cat.
New York
you know
Knicks.
what I mean? Everybody Brunson. Shout out the whole New York, man.
Shout
they
out
showed
to the
up. They was
Brooklyn
in the building
Nets.
they put on, man. This was a hell of a weekend, bro. Felt like 99 going into 2000 summer.
Bro, it's crazy because we had, I don't know where it went, but there's a poster outside from 1999. So I'm yo, this is very full circle right now.
No, definitely.
And yo, everybody was in that motherfucker. Like,
everybody.
Who's who, like Hall of Famers.
Even
actors.
people that didn't belong. Yo, it's a lot of, y'all want to know,
Bill
right?
Nye the Science Guy was
How that Ace roster look like?
Right.
Yo,
Who didn't belong?
That shit was sardines, my nigga.
Wow.
Yo, my wife almost Frankie Lyman than that bitch.
Real.
Her birthday. It was her birthday, and she hit me with the wiggly legs, like noodles. Like, baby, what happened? She like, too much smoke, too many people. So, you know, she had to get her shit right. Couple people fainted in the riser.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I seen a lot of celebrities in the riser. There was a lot of people in there. Yo Gotti was in the building. Braun, ASAP, Busta, Gail, Tyler Perry was in the building. Like, everybody
We
was
was
in.
just talking about the Beijing. Tyler Perry was in there with the blackout beard.
Yo,
Ready.
that nigga look like he had on the Pooh Shiesty. But one thing I'm gonna give TP some love for. That nigga asked me for a flick. I looked at him like, you know the young God?
Come on, Bleek.
Yo,
We not gonna do that.
Everybody,
We not gonna do that.
That's some respect for your own name.
You didn't know
Come on,
Tyler
man.
Perry was bopping to it. That's what.
this what I'm saying. You
Okay.
feel me? Like, it ain't that he ain't know me. Niggas know of niggas.
Right.
Him to ask for a flick mean
He
he
was
played My Right Murder. He probably listened to fucking I'm from Murder, Marcyville. Who knows?
He's like, yo, that no more go crazy. That new shit.
Shout out to Cheetah K.
Yo,
Shout out to H Money.
It's working.
Bags.
It's working. The jab is working. I blame some of these old heads testing me.
Please.
You know what I mean? They tested me thinking I was the help. I was never the help. I'm the contributor.
Come on, dog. Listen.
Let's talk about that because a lot of people. I just saw a post too recently. I believe
Murder
who was it, but
GDK,
we always focus on the
My
star
Right,
and not who
H Money
is
Bags.
behind the scenes,
Know what I'm
really
saying?
pushing it. Like we talk about LeBron, but are we talking about Rich Paul? And those circumstances, like Tata, like you. So what would you say? Who are you talking about in this stance when you gotta pop back out and let them know that you still
all
do
of them,
music?
man. Anybody that thought I was the help, like, because I was never the guy who chased credit. I want money. Credit is, I messed my credit up young, so I knew that shit ain't no good.
Right.
I need the cash. Cash rules everything around me. The move been told me.
Right.
So anything, the pieces to the puzzle that I helped play in Rockefeller, I never cared about getting the accolades, the rewards. Just give me the check. You know what I mean? Just make sure I'm good and I'm happy. But then it's the outside people who got to be the help in their crew.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, wait a minute, I don't think he getting the same help in his crew. And it's like, nah, nigga, the help was the day I got signed. It was the only help I needed.
That's it.
From there, you gave me the wheel. That's like taking the training wheels off your bike and I still got to hold the back of your seat.
Right.
Are you really riding? You know what I mean? We really riding out here.
My daughter just heard that and felt away. She's like, damn. I still hope you
It's
see
a
me.
team effort.
Yeah.
But yo, ever since, you know what I'm saying, waiting for my day to come, like you came on the scene, bro, and you made a name for yourself. Next to Jay-Z, which is a lot of people, bro, like you said, like would be the help in that scenario. And
They
it's just
don't
like, nah,
understand.
bro, this dude is a spitter.
If I look at it like, if I wasn't so close to the fire, I could have probably became a flame my own. But I was so close to the sun. You heard him say, you just a candle. That shit don't even out. It's like, damn, dog, you dissing me? Like, we G's. I thought, what the fuck? But that was the real fact of what it was. No matter what I did, he overshadowed it. Why? He's chilling. And you got to accept it. Like, certain people get envious, get hatred towards their peoples.
Right.
Like, you stealing all the shine. Me, I knew it's cool. It's comfortable in number two.
We all gonna get rich.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's that was the goal. The goal wasn't to get famous. The goal was to get out the hood and change my family situation. And we accomplished that.
Every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged.
That's right.
Because
everybody
be
each other's
Salute to Memphis for that.
That's right. That's what we're here for.
Come on.
Bleek, you got such a unique point of view on this whole thing,
Stand up.
especially as after this massive concert. I really do feel like we really got an example of two Americas, right? There was all these people that I was talking before the show about Jay's legacy and the Rockefeller. That's all. We ain't really trying to hear the old heads anymore. And then we see what happens in real life.
Yeah,
you know what I
like,
mean? We see what-
X is his own planet.
right.
That's Earth too. You know what I mean? That's that. You know how they be saying they found the new exoplanet? That shit.
that is right there.
All them people on X on that new exoplanet
Man.
because what you read and you see on the tabloids and the headlines on the line, it ain't outside. So it's like almost, is it real? Is it AI generated? Are these real feelings or people just talking because they can? Like, I don't understand what that should be, bro. Because when we walk outside, I never heard one person say anything to me that was ever said on
fucking Twitter. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is. It really do feel like another planet because doing this, like getting up here on Hot 97, doing the morning show, you connected with everyday people.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And when you, like you said, when you go outside, what's happening outside on the street is not what's happening on the
online.
inside.
And you cannot get it confused. A lot of people like to blur the lines in the two, and you got to know, man. It's the real world, and then it's the entertainment world on the internet. Entertain them people, but get back to doing your real business because the real people outside is what really matter. And that's what I love about music because when I did it, when I started, everything was outside. No, it was no online.
Right.
You had to go to that mom and pop shop. You had to touch the people. Now you could drop a record on YouTube and stay in your condo and never come outside and get rich. I don't know how it happens.
That's a
More
fact.
power to you. But me, I
Shout
want
out
to
to
touch
Dre,
the people
man.
who
Bleek
support
brother.
me.
Shout out to
I want
Dre.
them to get that picture, that autograph.
Pause.
Bring your niece, your nephew, your moms, your grandmoms, your aunt to the signing or get that T-shirt.
Remember that shit?
That shit lasts forever,
Man,
bro.
come on. Bleek was at Vic's Music Hut in the Bronx.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. Like,
Come on.
you know, it's so dope when I see people today and they show me a picture from 20, 30 years ago
Right.
and they like, yo, I want to retake this picture to show, yo, I'm grown now. You still here. Let's do the picture again. It's like, that's dope. know what I mean? Nobody ain't gonna come up to you 30 years from now with a post. Right. Like, yo, remember this post you posted?
I'll print it now.
Yo,
That's
like,
you
gotta go outside.
You added me on Twitter, son?
People gotta go live, man. And I feel like Instagram, social media, period, made people live vicariously through others instead of living for themselves. It's like when I go out to eat with my wife, she want to read the comments, read with the ratings. That's them people.
Yeah.
That ain't my stomach. My stomach might say this shit lit.
Right.
Their stomach said it was whack. They ain't got a hood stomach. They never ate chicken wings with hot sauce and ketchup. You feel me? They never had to shake the chicken wings up.
That's a fact.
That shit might be hitting to me. So I rate things on experience, not other people's experience. That's just me.
Speaking of experiences, man, you got the Rock Solid podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my God, come on, y'all gotta pull up.
Come
on.
We ready.
Let's go, man.
So you get to, you know what I mean, tell these stories. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said,
Flex Media.
Now there is, and now you get to tell the same person that took that picture with you 30 years ago.
Hot 97.
You can tell a story behind that.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? You've had Clue up there, Cam, CNN, Shaheem, the Rugged Chop.
My G, shout out Shaheem.
The list goes on and on and on.
Yes.
What made you want to do this style of media? You know what I'm saying? Because you good, bro. You could lay back and just...
I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Everybody been saying it, but you know who was the real person who saw it and convinced me was Nori, bro. Because Nori was the first person like, Bleek, you got to do a podcast. And I'm telling Nori, you lost
Shout
your
out
goddamn
Drink
mind.
Champs.
I'm not sitting there talking to nobody. What was your mentality making this record?
Nori,
How did you feel when your girl left you? Like, that's not me, my guy. Like that, I can't. I'm not interested in that. So when I started, the more and more he broke it down to me on what it was and what the people is expecting, I was like, all right, I got to put my twist to it. Because I feel like a lot of people get on this mic and try to contribute to the culture, but damage it because you shit on your peers. Yeah. So in order to build up a culture, you have to big up the peers too. You can't diminish the peers to big up the culture. It don't work that way.
Right.
It's all one big family. Yeah. So if you shit on the uncles, the cousins in them gonna fall in line too.
That's a fact.
The uncle made bad kids. Fuck it.
It's all gonna run downhill. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I didn't want to be that guy. I wanted to be the guy that came into the culture, into this space, because this y'all thing. I'm not a journalist, bro. Like I'm not gonna act like I've been doing this shit 20 years. I'm here to take over. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I wanted to at least give insight to the culture, not the hatred of it, because I feel like we get enough of that online. I don't want to be up here, no matter who I had a problem with. That's why I get an opportunity to come talk and we hash it out face to face. Whether if you want to or not, I reached out to everybody I ever had an issue with in music has had an invitation to Rock Solid, and you see which ones came through. We still got a few pending. We waiting. I'm ready to sit down with everybody because that's what it's about. If we're going to move the culture forward, we got to show these kids that as old heads, we not bitter. It's a lot of bitter old heads that's mad at the youth, man. Let the youth win. It's their time.
It's their time.
Be old, nigga. It's good. It's good. Bro, I ain't never been to a brunch before. Them shits is lit. Fucking kidding me? Mimosa?
Right.
The fuck?
We back at the crib by 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Yo,
good.
The nap? Woo! That afternoon kush nap?
Preaching, bro. You preaching, bro. I go outside, smoke a little L, feed the fish.
Yeah.
Go back inside.
And that nap feel like you just hit the lottery. These young niggas don't even know.
Bro.
This is true.
I wake up like Optimus Prime, bro. Like,
that's what I'm telling
you.
Like, the young niggas enjoy, do your thing. But when you get to the middle of the 4th floor, you're going to remember these words. Old head said that nap was very important.
You mentioned it earlier, right? Like, you're not a journalist, obviously, but in the podcast world, the media world, like a lot of people would listen to people have a unique point of view. You have one of the most unique point of views in the history of hip hop. All right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I mean that. Has there ever been? Have you found yourself having any sort of difficulty being so open about your past or being so open about things you've seen, experienced, anything like that?
Nah, because it's real, man. Authenticity is the number one thing we preach at Rockefeller, man.
Right.
Like the number one thing Jay used to always tell me as a kid, when the lies stop, the rhymes stop. Just stop lying to these people. Be you. People is a million people. For each one of us, it's a million people that identify with everything we do. Tap into them. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that always stuck with me. When the lies stop, the rhymes stop.
That's a bar. I was gonna say, you gonna rap, but he's spitting already.
Besides
Shout out
Jay,
the
is
whole
there anybody that you really, I know you mentioned the
Marcy.
folks that you've had issues with past the music. Is there anybody else that you really
Shout
want
out
to sit
to
down with
Manolo
on that
Rose.
podcast? Like, what's your hit list? What's your wish list looking like?
Right now, I say top of the list. I want to sit down with the gang.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I want to know why. Like, what happened, dog? Why you ain't bring me to the blood set? Why you trying to gun me that? I ain't even know you, dog.
I actually too. I seen a YG versus Game versus. Shout out to Game. Shout out to YG. I can't lie. I think. You know what I mean? I had. You know what I mean? I had YG winning that. He had momentum through all of his songs. It's certain shit I didn't really remember, but I'm like, okay. All right, you know what I mean? Because it's shit fire. You got to think about it as far as with their style. You know what I mean? Like every place got a different style, different type of cadence and stuff. And I think he got the best of Game. I believe he got the best of Game. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't even really interfering in Game shit. Game like want to be on the scene. You know what I mean? He on the scene so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the shit, while the nigga performing and dancing and shit. Nah, focus on your shit. You know what I mean? Focus on your shit. The Game had fire shit too, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at it like on a selling tip. You know what I mean? On the radio. You know what I mean? Shout out to Live 365, Impact Media One. You know what I mean? Shout out to Knock. You know what I mean? Every Sunday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm on Live 365, Impact Media One, Keep It 100 Radio. You know what I mean? Giving y'all the illest interviews and playing, you know what I mean, the best independent music in the world. You know what I mean? Had a few real good guests, you know what I mean, so far from the beginning. I had Prezi, Shank Prezi, Vision Gang, Shake Taylor. Then I went into the ladies' night episode, you know what I mean, which was Jam Lewis, Chanel Well-Fed. Yeah, I have a lot of you know what I mean, episodes. You know what I mean? I had episode 3, I had Truffaut, Gav, and Starborn. Then I had T-Rex, just had T-Rex. You know, shout out to the whole Dot Mob, Trav, the Assassin. I had Knowledge from HipHopIsReal. You know what I mean? You can find that on Keep It 100, OGBazz 100. 100 OGBazz BAZZ. You know what I mean? Got all that content from there on there. Let's get back to it, man.
Hey, come on, Doc.
I say Game I would want to talk to. I definitely want to sit down with Scarface. You know what I mean? He's an OG legend. I would love to, you know what I mean, get that real history of that movement, that Rap-A-Lot movement, how it started and all of that. You know what I mean? I would love to hear that.
Shout out to Rap-A-Lot.
And then like some of the relationships people don't know.
That's
like
dope.
You know, I got to reach out to my brother Richie Rich, man, my dog from the Bay. You know, a lot of people don't know that's my guy, showing me Oakland when I was a shorty. 18, 17 years old, riding around through Oakland to the mom and pop radio spots, to the clubs, showing me where the good smoke at, all of that. People don't know that, but that's why this platform is going to help show you. You know what I'm saying?
Fire. He said Richie Rich.
You know what I mean?
Whoa, hold on. He said taking me around the Bay. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you end up being the primary source, you know what I'm saying, for these stories. You know what I mean? And only you could tell them the way you tell them because you was there.
That's a
you
fact.
know what I mean? So I think that's another important aspect of it. It's not like us reading, yo, Bleek was in the Bay with Richie Rich. Yo, we from the romper room niggas. That's crazy, man. Like, that's fire. No, this is a real story being told by the source.
Yes.
So do you worry about running out of stories?
No, because life keeps going. You know, we didn't stop living, bro. Like, I live every day now. I live my kids. You know, I just came from Cognac, France, man, doing the show in the Chateau.
All right, I'm out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, life
I
goes
took
on.
my daughter with me to the Chateau, the Douce Chateau, Cognac, you know.
That's a fact for all the content creators. You know what I mean? You should never be able to. Well, it's a difference, like, between a content creator and a creative content creator. You know what I mean? A creative content creator will always find new stuff to talk about, like, you know what I mean? Like, so even by doing interviews and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, you have different people, so you have to, you know, touch down on different topics or situations that's going on. That's, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I just, like, me, myself, I like to do all of that, like music reviews, versus song battles, battle rap, talk, also battle rap far as virtually, you know what I mean, sports, you know what I mean? So, you know, we do it all. Fashion, you know what I mean? So we got to cover it all, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bleek. Let's get back to it, you know what I mean?
Chateau de Cognac, which is where Douce is made and housed in Cognac, France. I had a performance there for the music festival, which was July 2nd. So the castle was built in year 1030. The room I performed in, Leonardo da Vinci designed it. The fucking French Renaissance, King Francis was born in this castle.
Wow.
So it's like, life don't stop. I have stories that's gonna keep going, bro. My daughter was in this building, like, this not for me, but I love the castle. Like, I don't know what the Cognac about, but the castle is fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the type of shit I'm on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right now, Jay, we got the shows coming up, London, Paris. My wife over here called Ja, like, yo, let's take a vacation to Nice in between. It's like, life don't stop, bro.
They keep going.
So we just gonna have the old head stories. I'm giving out the young stories. Next, they going to hear the old head stories.
Yeah.
We ain't AARP yet. We still chilling. We still jet skiing.
Right.
Heart still bumping. You know what I mean? We getting on them roller coasters going upside down. Teacup rides. All we ain't old.
We right in that range. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, yo, I'm at the Hove concert, but I'm also coaching my kids' football team.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
I'm
He got
outside
6 sacks.
But I'm on dance time because my son 24, he think he Kanye and Hove, so he fly and he's super fly. So I gotta let him do him. My daughter, she dance cartwheel queen, so it's dance gym.
Shout out to Bleek. Shout out to Bleek.
I'm gym
Dad, you over here spying up and shit like,
I'm gym dad.
She two more on some David Goggins shit.
She definitely be hitting me with that. Dad, you gotta spot me. Like, spot you? I'll flip you. I don't know how to spot you. I'm not like, what?
That's how it goes.
I'm seeing that now with my daughter. It's crazy.
Yo, it's
at a young
insane.
age, bro. Flipping all over, doing shit that I'm scared to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Be
Like,
like,
yo,
shorty,
you
you all right? Like, but nobody tell you the instructions about a girl. Now, when you have a daughter, you literally have a boss. It's like, what the fuck?
You go right to the bottom of the totem pole if you have both.
And she got 3 older brothers and me. And she runs that whole crib.
Yes. Like,
He's 9.
yo, I'm telling you, my daughter just turned 8. God bless,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Word. It's the best years, man.
Get them
That's
together,
what I'm
they take over
saying.
the world.
Yo, it's insane. Like, no one gives you that instructions. That nigga, you gotta take care of. Because you know, a boy, you like, when you hit 21, you get that job. Call me only in emergency.
Right.
Daughter's like, every day is emergency for her.
Yeah.
I got you all day.
Word up. For life.
Facts.
It's till I check out. It's no age for your daughter. It's just till you die.
I
don't think they told me that, right?
But
Them niggas know they gotta hold us down. That's what we
rest of your
taught you
life.
this manly shit for. You gotta come back and hold it down. But you, shorty, I don't want you to do nothing.
What parts of your past are you telling your kids about too when it comes to the music and just your lifestyle growing up too? Because it's completely different from what they're experiencing.
I try to be transparent with my children, you know, so they know right and wrong, and life is about choices. The choices you make today might not affect you, but it could affect you 30 years from now.
Right.
So I try to preach that to my son, that life is all about choices and make the right one. It's almost like before having kids, like somebody, my man OG Russ told me, you can't pick the family you're born into,
right?
But you could pick the family you create. So
One.
you gotta choose wisely.
Yeah.
You get that bad baby mama.
I hope y'all heard that.
Run your ass through the cornfield.
And that baby daddy too.
That too. Like it's both sides. So with that type of knowledge is how you get through life, man. You make the right choices and just don't make choices just off instinct, just right now, like off emotion.
Right.
Really think things through and make the right decision.
Right.
Because if I would have known that as a kid, I grew up without a father. No one told me. I had a crash course.
Right.
So it's like everything I bumped my head with, I don't want my kids to do.
Yeah.
Even though I know they will, because the one thing a kid do is don't fucking listen.
You gotta touch the stove.
So yes, they gotta get burnt. But I want them to at least know. And when they get burnt,
I told you.
this the shit Pops was talking about. See, I still didn't have that. I was like, oh shit, I'm burnt. Let's go wrap this up. Just don't go that way no more. Let's go this way now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I want them to know that. So I
Okay.
tell them everything. I don't sugarcoat nothing.
So they
Tell them
know.
Pops was a thought.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Talking about kids, 'cause I'm like, yo, I've been smoking a long time. Fam.
Word
You know what
up.
I'm saying? I'm 43. I've been smoking for 30 years.
That's a fact.
Non-stop. So kids, my oldest 15, his brother's 13. They get into that age where they're starting to look at shit, experiment, whatever. Yo, dad, they coming into my office, asking me questions. I'm like, yo, you can't be in here.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Yo, come on, get out of here.
That's right.
They're going to call CPS on my ass. Get out of here. But it's like not wanting to be a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? But also being like, yo, listen, there's a way to do this. You know what I mean? Like, don't go out like I did. Where it's just like my pops didn't do none of that shit. So I was just out outside.
Crash course.
You had
the crash course.
And now I know. So I'm like, listen, if you go do something, do it with your little friends in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Don't go outside.
Now they good. They could go wherever. That was us.
Yeah,
Hide
right.
out. We had to hide in the
Go on the
tree.
roof and shit.
Yeah, go on the elevator shaft. Like the fuck. Now they could just sit on the park bench and blaze. But my advice to my son when he got curious about the smoking, it was like, nigga, listen, when you gotta follow the
Just like
rules,
that.
when you gotta follow the rules of society, you have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Like I worked for myself since I was 15 years old. I never had a job. I never had a boss. I never been piss tested. So I can do whatever the fuck I want to do because I made my own rules.
Funk
You
Flex
have
Media.
a job. They're gonna
It's your
test
boy
you.
OGBazz.
You have to live by the rules of society. When you pay yourself, then you do what you want.
Also, I want to say shout out to Funk Flex. Funk Flex did play my song "Do It Again." This was about 15 years ago on Hot 97. You know what I mean? Was in rotation through that day. You know what I mean? Shout out to Funk Flex Media. Y'all already know the vibes.
Simple. That's it. And it's not by choice. Ain't like I'm like, yo, fuck a job. I'm that nigga. Nah, remember, I was 14 years old when I got in that Lexus.
Right.
It was no looking back. I got $100,000 advance at 17 years old to make coming to age. There was no summer youth job I was interested in. No.
Right. You didn't need it.
Straight up.
Right.
I'm out.
Talk about that, dog. A 17-year-old kid from fucking Brooklyn getting 100 bands. Like, I can't even imagine what I would do at 17.
Oh,
with
it
that
was
amount.
blown. It was blown.
On the first thing, what was it?
First of all, I went to Tom D's and bought probably
Shout out to Tom
every pair of
D's.
sneaker they ever had. I probably bought like 50 pair of sneakers. But
Where'd
the
you
first
put it?
Shout out to Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Okay,
That's what it's
see,
called.
listen,
Okay.
I'm a
You did it
project
smart.
breaker. Let me tell you, the first thing I did on the road was like, girls like, yeah, Bleek, I live in Brook. I got my own crib. You got what? I got a car too. Oh, you my new girlfriend. I live with you.
Wow.
He's a homosexual.
Just in case you didn't know, ladies, that's how it starts.
You my new girlfriend. We moving in.
Okay.
And that's how hood niggas move. So
Right.
I've been out on my own. Once I met a girl who was on her own, I was on my own.
So were you. Wow.
On the own together.
Yeah,
I hope you paid it forward.
I'ma holler at you, ma.
Mhm.
Yo, it's life.
I hope you
They
paid it
did it to
forward.
me when I
Yes.
got on, and girls like, that's Bleek.
Yeah.
They come over with that night bag turned into the
I'm staying.
Into a drawer.
Give it to
Into a
me.
dresser.
Here we go.
You know, and like, what the fuck, shorty? You was supposed to be a weekend. What happened? You been here for 2 years.
Over there in the kitchen making eggs
Now
like
I
baby,
live
like
with
baby
you.
boy.
Right.
So it's a vice versa. So that's how it happened, moving out. But when I got my first check, the first thing was to move moms next and then get my wheels, man. Shout out Skane Dolly. On my first truck from Skane.
Wow.
Yeah, Tahoe, 1998.
Nice.
22 in Terrors. Had the TVs in there. I used to be in front of the high schools because remember I was still young.
Mhm.
I used to be in front of the high schools watching Jerry Springer
Stunning.
and Maury. The TVs blasting like
Living.
it's lit. Yeah, that was it. I was Jacob, Skane, Tom D's. Those are the 3 first stops I made. Word.
I gotta ask, man. I want to take it back to the concert just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Batman has the bat signal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
Jay-Z has the haircut. You know
Yo.
what I'm saying? When he started the show, Beyonce cuts the hair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's known Jay, who's known his music, knows that means music's on the way. You know what I'm saying?
I hope so. Because I've been trying to get him to spit on a couple records. You know, I send him everything. Like, he's like the silent A&R.
Right.
Because I send him records as I record them.
Mhm.
It was his idea to do a project with Cool and Dre. So that's how I got the project. He's like, yo, after the last project I did 3 records with them on that project. And he was like, yo, the chemistry you got with them niggas, man, y'all should do a project together. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So every record I do, I send to him, hoping he gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna drop on this one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. But Caesar Hove is definitely a assassin. Something is happening.
Yeah.
Because when he was Afro Hove, I'm like, damn, Afro Hove is a problem. He's like, wait till I cut the Caesar.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, that's a murder. Straight up.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Pharrell said he ready to go to war. He's got
Yeah,
his
like-
helmet on. I ain't heard Pharrell talk that greasy in like.
yo, and Pharrell
In a
gotta
long
be
time.
careful. He forgets suicide bombers laying dormant.
Also want to talk about and give a shout out to Bleek for that song, the new song that he talked about with Cool and Dre. He got a song, No More. I like that, Bleek. I ain't gonna lie, cause I be hearing how you be talking on the podcast and everything and interviews about like sending a message and stuff like that. That right there was perfect. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, I know you've always been fired, but I'm just saying, like one of those. I'm like, yo, let me play this new Bleek. Let me see what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you could actually do something with that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like get that on the station. Shout out to Hot 97, 105.1. You know what I mean? Play that. Also, I'm gonna play that on Live 365, Impact Media 1. You know what I mean? Keep it 100. Radio, you know what I mean? So, I just want to salute you for that, though.
Chill.
They
Fire,
see stuff
though.
like that, kill all them niggas. Niggas like, oh, we activated?
Yeah.
Pharrell, chill.
What do you think about Dame Dash and the comments that he's been making about the show, Hove in general?
It's pain, man. That's his way of dealing with pain.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like everybody cope or mope or whatever in different fashions. Like we mourn different as Dame's Vic. Like these days are where Dame at as a kid and the things that he taught me and the man that I've became watching them. It shit don't feel like I'm in another world.
Would you have him on your show?
I want to. Dame just too reckless. Me and Dame will fight. Like that's what I'm afraid of. It ain't like Jay he's stopping me or anything. It's that you're not just gonna say certain things in my face, and we just gonna have a friendly conversation. And Dame can fight. I ain't say I'm gonna fuck Dame up. It's gonna be a good fight. I might have to get a weapon. Like the fuck, yeah, this nigga know how to fight.
Shout out to
Only
Dame
advantage,
Dash.
He's just a little older. I might have to hit him with the little kick that stinky leg. You know what I mean?
That to me means emotions are clearly still involved.
Definitely. I love my dudes. I like, we were the family, we were a family, and you can't, just because you don't fuck with each other, you can't erase what was.
Right.
And at the end of the day, those were my OGs, man. I love them guys. I would not be the man I am today without them. So I'm not going to ever kick you when you're in the position of up, down, or wherever. I'm going to just let it be what it is. Am I happy for it? Hell no. But it's nothing I can do.
Right.
Like sometimes you burn a bridge so far down that is no going back across. No matter what I say.
Unfortunately.
Remember, I could talk to the big homie, I could talk to you. My words mean nothing once you involve certain things that never supposed to be mentioned.
Right.
Also, shout out to Dame and Hove. I was watching Streets is Watching, you know what I mean, the other day. And I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had something special, you know what I mean, with Rockefeller and, you know what I mean, that path. I was like, I like the Streets is Watching, you know what I mean, from day one. But just seeing it back, I was like, oh man, this is a classic right here. If y'all ain't see it, it's on YouTube. The Streets is Watching, you know, Rockefeller, Dame, Jay.
There is no going back. It's like New York. Everybody know when you hit a nigga with that suck my, you already know. It's time. It's either
over.
kill or be killed at this moment.
Time
You
is
know.
action.
That's what my mind is. Either I'm gonna kill you or you gonna kill me. It's up. This is what it is. And that's where I feel like that line has been crossed right there. Like they at that point, even though those words wasn't said, but it was shit said worse than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how do you go back from that?
Right.
You can't.
I'm assuming Kanye's in that same pool, you know what I mean, as far as like things that were said that
You can't
or
go
do you
back
think there's a
from.
bridge that could be
Make sure y'all go
eventually
tune
rebuilt
in
one day?
to the full interview on Hot 97.
Okay.
Funk,
You know,
Flex,
like
Media.
things can be said and then be swept under the
We
rug.
are
Right?
here.
We can forget about it. You can't forget shit that's said every day.
You know what I think too is the difference though? Like